8 vezes campeão do Mr. Olímpia, ex-policial, quase morreu recentemente, quase matou todo mundo do coração também. O Ronnie Coleman tem um montão de coisa pra falar da carreira, da vida, do porquê ele faz as coisas e também falar da cirurgia das lesões. E o Ronnie fala também dos novos empreendimentos dele, como a marca, que ele tá trazendo com mais força pro Brasil. Inclusive o Renan, que é o embaixador da marca, participa comigo desse episódio, que rolou lá embaixo no Flow Sport Clube, porque o Ronnie é muito grande e a gente queria ter certeza que as coisas iam acontecer da melhor maneira possível. Então a gente foi lá no Flow Sport Clube, que ele é um estúdio mais acessível que aqui do Flow. Então por isso que aconteceu lá embaixo. Então o cenário é um pouquinho diferente, mas o papo foi sensacional. Fica aí que tu vai se amarrar.
Ken, you've had us scared some weeks, some months ago, right?
Yeah.
Now, what the hell happened to you, man?
Man, it was probably the most tragic thing that has happened to me to date.
Wow.
And it came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere, actually. You know, I was just going through my normal routine, day-to-day routine. I had my daughter with me, and we were on just a meet and greet, you know, basically what I was doing. I started out with a seminar, and then we were doing the meet and greet. Well, doing the seminar, I remember doing the seminar, you know, I remember walking out there, and things were okay. And then I got out there and I started talking, and I think I blacked out somewhere along the way, out of nowhere. And I didn't know it because, you know, when you're doing these things, you know, you really don't know how things are going. Well, I remember walking off stage and everything was okay. And what I don't remember is the meet and greet. I did a whole meet and greet, you know, signing autographs, talking to people. And
You don't even remember if you were feeling right?
I don't remember anything about it. So I remember getting back to the hotel, and my daughter said she ordered food for me and her. She said food got there, she ate hers, and I kind of like just laid down. And I don't remember none of this, so you know. And I remember laying down, and like every 2 or 3 hours I would wake up, you know, because I had to catch a flight to go to the UK. And I never, ever, you know, like came out of, you know, this deep sleep I was in and didn't have no idea about it. Well, the last time I woke up, I was like, man, I think I missed a flight. I remember saying that to myself. And then, you know, I noticed that I was going through a lot of pain. I'm like, why am I in so much pain? And it hit me hard.
Everywhere?
I mean, all over. All over. It wasn't just like in my arms or legs. It was just all over. Wow. I mean, just tremendous amount of pain out of nowhere. And I say to my daughter, I'm like, Lola, I'm in a lot of pain. I don't know what's going on. And she got on the phone, called Mom. Mom's like, let me take a look at him. So she showed Mom how I look. And Mom's like, call 911. Okay, I don't remember none of that stuff. I do remember we were in Wisconsin, and in the hotel. I do remember the paramedics showing up, and they said, man, you'd been like 15, 20 minutes later, you wouldn't have been here. I'm like, what? What happened?
Crazy.
And I don't remember too much of what he said. And the next thing I remember is waking up like 4 days later in the hospital.
Holy shit. 4 days?
4 days went by, and I don't remember none of it.
By then, everybody around here, everybody around the world, completely scared because it was completely out of nowhere.
Nowhere, yeah. Just like I said, I didn't get any warning signs from nowhere. It just all of a sudden just happened one day out of nowhere.
But what exactly happened? Do you know?
No, I don't have a clue of it. I don't remember anything. All I remember is waking up like 4 or 5 days later in the hospital, and they told me what happened.
I read somewhere, and I heard that you had kind of a disease where some bacteria in your blood, right? And then
attacks your organs. And it's called sepsis. I never heard of it. You know, never heard of it. Come to find out that my nephew had it about maybe a year before, and he almost died.
Not everybody comes back from that.
Yeah. He was in the hospital for 3 months, and we were looking for, you know, a place to bury him. while he was in the hospital because we didn't think he was gonna make it, but he made it through and he's all good now. While I was in the hospital, they had no idea what was going on with me either. They had me in this basic hospital, and they helicoptered me to a trauma center. That's where they found out what was wrong. And one of my sisters, who's a nurse, they would test me for everything. They couldn't find out what was wrong with me. Well, my sister test him for sepsis, because her son had it, and that's what they did, and that's how they found out what it was. Well, in the process of testing me for sepsis, all these other things, they found out that my heart had been working at 20% for the last 2 years. And the reason why is because I had a left ventricular artery that wasn't pumping blood properly. So they had to replace that artery, left ventricular artery. So once they did that, and they finally got me back out of the sepsis, they gave me all kind of treatments and stuff. I did. Oh man, they had me going through doing all kind of MRIs and everything. And about a week later, out of all the treatment I've been through, I think I was able to go home. So I was in the hospital totally for about 2 weeks. Because I went in on June 30th, and I left the hospital July the 10th night, somewhere in there.
I see.
So, and to be honest with you, I still have some issues with it. I had this swelling in my left calf where they had to drain, where it swelled up so bad, they had to drain it and let all that fluid out. Well, my left calf is still swollen. And that was also, where they had cut me open, that wound was still there. And
I see.
I had to treat that, when I got back home. So it's been a whirlwind, but I survived it. God,
thanks God,
thank God.
And it's really crazy because I know sepsis is very serious.
Yeah.
Not everybody comes back from that.
No, because there's not a lot of awareness about it. So I'm in the process of trying to become an ambassador, for the awareness. And had I not got it, I still wouldn't know what it was today. So I'm trying to, just become an ambassador so I can raise the awareness of it, so people will know, what it's all about and the signs of it. Tremendous pain is one of them. You're in a lot of pain, and it kind of robs your memory. Also, you don't really know what's going on because I don't remember.
Never heard anything like that. It's fucking crazy.
Me either. Yeah,
your life is a little crazy. Now, about your heart, you told me that they found out your heart had some issue while they were testing to see what was happening to you, right? But I'm sorry, but shouldn't you know about your heart a little earlier?
Yeah, you would think. I guess because,
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years, crazy. 20%. I guess because I was working out every day, doing, cardio every day, staying in shape. Staying in shape, keeps you strong too. Yeah. So I think because I did all of that, it kept me going, it kept me going real good. And, I didn't overdo it to the point that I had a major heart attack or nothing. Thank God. But,
Thank God. Yeah.
Because, like I said, me staying in shape all the time, I think helped me out a lot.
But now we have our king back, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm finally back up to about 60% now. My last time at the doctor's office, they said about 60, but when I get to about 80, they're going to let me start back training. So hopefully I got a doctor's appointment when I get back home. And when they test me, I'll be at 80 and I can get back to the gym. Cause it's been 5 months now. Yeah. No training
How
whatsoever.
do you feel about it? You must be dying for some training.
I'm dying for some training. I can't wait to get back in the gym. I'm itching to go each and every single day.
And he never stopped. He never lose workout.
Have you ever trained with him?
Yeah, of course. when he the last time we bring here to Brazil, we had a lot of workout together. And the first day he went here in São Paulo, he was very tired.
Yep.
I called Cariani and I said to him, Ronnie wants to work out. I don't know. It was 9 p.m. And, of course, let's go. And he went there and worked out, even tired because of the traveling stuff and coming to Brazil and hotel, transport. But he was there.
I was there.
And never lose a workout.
Well, I guess not. Somebody who is the Mr. Olympia 8 times in a row. Must love what he's doing.
You must love
it. A ton of passion.
Something important about Ronnie that kind of, stands out, in my opinion, is how he loves this, and how he loves... Oh, it seems to me that he loves most of the stuff he does,
Oh, yeah.
When you were 2 or 3 times Mr. Olympia while being a policeman, right? 2 or 3 times, right?
3, almost 4.
Almost 4 times, right? And I saw you saying that people asked you, "You're Mr. Olympia. Why are you here in the force?" And you say, "Because I love it."
Yeah, exactly.
And you've been doing this throughout your life, right?
Oh, yeah.
You were a football player.
Yep,
right?
Sure was. It was my favorite thing to do.
What's in sports? I mean, what's with sports and Ronnie Coleman?
I was born to be a sportsman.
But you're also you were also a very good student, right?
Oh, yeah,
very good grades.
Yeah, I got...
you graduated and never worked as an accountant.
As an accountant, yeah. And I graduated, at the top of my class with honors and everything. Because, back in those days, I had a lot of passion for, going to school and learning. I look forward to going to school each and every single day. I look forward to learning. And I studied every single day. Get out of practice, that's the first thing I would do when I got, after I got out of practice and had my dinner, of course.
I liked your hairstyle.
Oh, yeah. I had a little hair back in those days. I'd have hair now if I didn't shave every day.
Come on.
No. I actually grew hair in 2007.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had some implanted here,
No. I got natural good hair. Yeah, I just shave it. Yeah. If I let it grow now, it would grow out.
Wow.
Okay.
Imagine.
Yeah, I would like to see some, Black Power Ron Coleman.
Well, I did. Like I said, in 2007, I grew it out pretty good. It lasted for about 5-6 months. And then, by the time I hit the stage, I had to cut it,
I see.
I couldn't go on stage like that.
But when you were, I know you went to work, since you couldn't find a job as an accountant, you went to work at Domino's.
Yep.
Right? Were you training at that time?
Yes. I started training when I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with it right at 13. And I started powerlifting at 14. And I've always trained my whole entire life.
But how did
Never missing a day, hardly.
Except when when
I had forced to miss.
Yeah.
And I couldn't train,
Yeah, you're known for that.
Yeah.
But how did pizza work out in your diet?
I ate pizza every single day. That's how I survived. I didn't make enough money. I didn't make enough money to buy, like real groceries. So you got to find out a way to survive, and pizza was my way of survival. But I did get tired of eating pizza, so Burger King was right next door. So
that's the best part of this time. As a fan, that's the part I like the most, right?
Yeah.
But what did you do when you got when you've had enough of pizza?
Well, there was a food court, right in the area where I worked. So I just called them, like, hey, y'all tired of eating burgers? Let's trade. Y'all tired of eating tacos? Let's trade. Y'all tired of eating fried chicken? Let's trade. Everybody was tired of eating, what they was working at. So we just traded.
Nice.
And you've worked there for 2 years, right?
2 long years. To be honest with you, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I guess.
I enjoyed and had fun working there, but it just didn't pay the bills.
I guess not.
I got to go.
and it's funny because if I remember right, you you changed your graduation to become an accountant because it would pay better.
More money. Yeah, exactly. I was
it didn't work out
management,
for you.
And one of the teachers came like, you make more money in accounting, you need to change it. Thank you. I changed it.
Let's go.
That day.
Let's do it.
That day. And I got my degree in it.
But why did you choose to go to the police force?
I needed a job.
You just needed a job. But then you found out you loved it. Is that how it worked?
I found out that somewhere along the line I developed a passion for it. And I think it came like the first 2 weeks on the streets by myself. I'm like, this is a fun job. I like this.
And there's another sports star that works. I don't know if he still works, but he used to, Shaquille O'Neal. He used to be a I guess he's a sheriff or something.
He worked for the sheriff's department.
That's pretty cool too, right?
Yeah. It's the same type work, just different name. Same type work, different name.
How long did you stay there?
I worked at the police department for about 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
Imagine being stopped by Big Ron.
Being stopped by the Mr. Olympia because that happened, right?
Yeah. But, I didn't work a lot of traffic. I worked a lot of, like domestics and
Well, I guess
accidents.
That's even worse, right?
I worked the streets, I didn't want just writing tickets all the time. That's boring stuff to me. Anybody can do that.
But did you get any action back in the time?
I got a lot of action.
Wow.
But not, with what I was doing, but with what other people were doing. Because every time I went out there and, guys just wouldn't challenge me.
Well, he had different plans, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to become the king.
Exactly. Well, that too, but you see a guy that's 5'11" and 300 and it's kind of kilos here, about 120 kilos, and ain't too many people gonna mess with him.
No.
Yeah, I guess not.
No.
Yeah, 130 kilos actually.
It's scared.
Yeah. And it was all muscle. I had my body fat tested one time. It was 0.33.
Wow.
Not even 0.5%.
Wow.
How can you be alive with that?
Genetics.
I guess that's the only answer, really.
That's the only answer possible. Genetics.
It's pretty crazy. Let's dive a little bit into that a little later because, Renan, did you have the chance to watch the King live, not a video, as he was performing?
Yeah, no, live, no.
No?
No.
Yeah, because I guess that would be a sight to see, I didn't have the chance, even though, I wasn't paying attention to this sport back in the day. It wasn't
a lot
something.
of people don't.
Yeah.
It wasn't something.
I watched it many times, but
videos.
Yeah, videos. But I
You know which is my favorite one?
Which
the
one?
one that you kind of, you dance, your back turned to the audience, and you are doing the.
I'm partying by myself.
Yeah.
That's when you. That's the King,
Yeah.
Having fun, enjoying what I'm doing.
Really enjoying.
That's what it was all about.
And it's crazy. I'd like to know what actually came through your head when you won your first one. It was against Flex Wheeler. I watched the video, and when they said when they called the second place, you just fell.
Yep.
Right? And you stood there, and then what I saw is you went down as an athlete, and you were all emotional and stuff. But when you raised, you were different. You had something in the eye, I don't know I don't know if I'm being clear, but when you rose and your double biceps, there's the King. So here's the birth of a king.
Yeah.
So what happened? What was in your head when you fell down?
Well, see, my only thing was to make the top 5. And the only reason why I started bodybuilding is because the guys told me to give me a free membership to the gym.
I know. What was the name of the gym?
Metroflex.
Yeah, Metroflex.
I never thought nothing would come of it, you know. Free membership, okay, yeah. All I got to do is compete. Yeah, I'll take it. You know, I'm struggling anything free, you know. I'm real interested. And while the whole time I was doing it, you know, I was having so much fun just doing it, you know. I never thought I could win because I didn't never have, you know, this passion about being in bodybuilding. I never had the thought about becoming a bodybuilder. It was never a dream or nothing of mine. It was just, you gonna give me a free membership to the gym? Okay, I'll take it.
Why were you working so much? Because you loved working out, or
I've always loved working out.
You loved being somebody that the girls would look
I
at?
love working out. I fell in love with working out. I ain't care about the girls, but I love working out because, you know, it was a passion. I had a lot of fun doing it, you know, and I look forward to doing it each and every single day. And, you know, that's what I got up to do every day, work out and then go to work. I had two things I was very passionate about, working out and going to work. And they say once you have passion for something, you never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
And I was doing two things that I look forward to doing each and every single day. So it's like me going, I'm waking up to party every day. I'm waking up to have fun every day, you know.
That must be great.
It was
it kind of feels
awesome.
a little for me.
And I never thought I'd win. Never thought I'd win.
But you
even
did.
when I was standing on stage, I didn't think I was going to win, you know. Just standing there, me and Flex standing there, I'm like, okay, I got second. Because every time I got ready to call, like, fifth place, I'm like, okay, that's me. Fourth place, okay, that's me. Third place, oh, that's me for sure. And then second, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, I know I got second. You know, I'm not gonna place first. Like when they call second, the first thing that went my mind when they said Flex Wheeler is they made a mistake. Then it hit me real quick. Like, wait a minute, this is Mr. Olympia. They wasn't making a mistake, and I fainted. Like within seconds, you know, it hit me within seconds that, you know, they didn't make no mistake here. And I don't remember being down there on the floor. I went back and watched the film. And when I was down, Flex leaned down and said something to me. I didn't hear a word he said. Chris came over and said something to me. I didn't hear a word he said.
Wow.
I didn't know all that happened until I watched the tape. So somewhere or another, I fainted. And when I was trying to get up, I remember trying to get up off the floor, and I couldn't because my legs were like gone. And my girlfriend, who was a professional bodybuilder, also came over and picked me up. That's how I was able to get up. So had she not came over and picked me up, I don't know if I would have been able to get up. But she did, and I realized, wait a minute, I think I just won the Olympia. What the hell happened? How did this happen? You know? And I was in shock for a long time. Long time.
That was nobody saw you coming. You were the ninth last year, the year before, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What really happened? I mean, Ronnie, really, what really happened from? I mean, you've had a crazy sprint from ninth to first.
Yeah.
So what happened that year?
To say it simply, God pretty much happened. But, you know, in all, I worked so hard because I was having so much fun and enjoying myself.
You can't be serious.
Yeah. I am serious at heart attack. I had so much fun doing what I was doing, you know. Even though I was working hard and I was focused and I was determined, I was enjoying myself and having fun still. Eating the diet food, you know, that was part of having fun.
Nobody has fun eating chicken and potatoes, and that's
every single day.
But that is the
4 or
point.
5 times a day. But you know, my mom was the best cook ever, and I wasn't on a diet eating the food she made. It was like good food, you know. Everything was good, and the steak was like a dessert. She was that good a cook. It was like eating dessert. So to me, I wasn't really on a diet. Remember, I was putting barbecue sauce and everything.
Yeah.
And ketchup.
Ketchup.
And don't forget about the French fries I was eating.
Wow.
Those weren't actually French fries. They were potatoes cut up to look like French fries. They were a crinkle cutter. I just cut it up, put it in the oven, and baked it. Looked like I fried it, but it wasn't fried.
And how good of a cook are you?
I'm a horrible cook.
Have you tried his
That's
food,
why-
Renan?
No, never.
That's why
No.
I got my mom.
No, people
That's
say
why.
Renan is a good cook.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I'm a good. I love these steaks, the barbecue.
Ah, okay.
No,
Ah, não é?
no, it's good. It's good.
Okay, so I've also seen in the documentary that this is the. I mean, you told the reporter there that the first Olympia was the most important of all your
Most
trophies.
fun, probably, because I never in a million years. I didn't even dream about being Mr. Olympia. I didn't even think it was possible.
I see.
So to have something that happened to you that is the biggest thing in the world, you never thought possible, and all of a sudden it happens to you, it's like overwhelming, basically.
And-
Overwhelming. It's hard to even describe it.
How do you?
It's overwhelming.
Did you? I mean, after you stopped, did you still continue to watch the Mr. Olympia up to the last ones?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And have you been training with some of these guys who compete in Mr. Olympia? What's the point?
Yeah. They've all come to the headquarters and trained with me. A lot of them have.
Yeah, so they go to you. They go to they train with you in your own terms. The point is,
I still got the passion.
yeah, because there is training with you, and there is training with you in a gym with air conditioning.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Which do you prefer? I know you prefer the old school kind
there
of
you go.
training. Right?
Yeah, there you go. That's the way I grew up.
Uh-huh. But do you think? How do you feel training in these? Modern
Fancy.
gyms?
Fancy.
I'm
gyms.
not into that.
I'm not into.
I still train at Metroflex every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's still
even-
the same
Still the
place with the
Still
same equipment.
Same equipment,
People would say it's a shithole.
Yep. Still the same. Nothing changed. What I'm used to, where I came from, we never had.
I heard you saying that
carpet.
that you feel at home because that's how you
Grew up.
Grew up.
Yeah, grew up training the exact same way. We had gym with no carpet. Barely had a gym.
And how do you
No
feel?
AC.
How do you feel when these guys with those fancy?
They
go to you.
To each his own,
Must feel great.
They do themselves, and I do myself. I do what I like. I'm used to, and they doing what they're used to. So.
There's also something about bodybuilding and Ronnie Coleman that every time I watch the people who were you were competing in a time where there were some of the greatest legends in the sport, right?
Exactly.
That's why you're called the king, because Dorian Yates had been Mr. Olympia for a while before you.
Yeah, 6
right?
years. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you came, you kind of took it off Wheeler's hand.
Yeah, I came out of nowhere.
Yeah, came out of nowhere. But what I feel is that all of these guys, Jay Cutler and everybody, they respect you. I mean, I don't know if you actually enjoy being next to each other, you guys from this time, because there was a very serious competition going on.
There was a lot of competition going on. We had a lot of camaraderie. We all tried to help each other out because we knew we weren't the ones making the decision, on who's going to win, who's going to lose. Mm-hmm. So we were helping each other out. Flex taught me a lot about the sport. Kevin taught me some stuff too.
Kevin was the one who gave you vodka? I do. Yeah.
Vodka and coffee. Don't forget the coffee.
Yeah.
And the next day you just destroyed, right?
Exactly.
I mean, it was a show that he was the. I mean, everybody was.
He was the king. He was winning every show. 6 in a row he won.
And that's a pretty cool story. If I'm not mistaken, you were in this. You were going to sleep in the hotel, and you went to his room and asked for what was he doing?
Exactly.
Right.
Same thing I did with Flex. Yeah, same way.
So you helped each other out.
Yeah. We helped each other out back in those days. I don't think they have that now.
What did the vodka do to your body?
It took all the water that I was holding. I was holding a lot of water, and nothing else was working for me. But the vodka worked pretty good when I needed it to.
Okay. But when you were 0.33, you said body fat?
Body fat,
What did you do to get to that?
Just diet, regular diet,
Regular diet?
Regular diet, Of course, my chicken, rice, and steak and potatoes, and cardio, Like I said, it's mostly about genetics, Okay. The highest I've ever been, like in the off season, was like 2-3%.
Wow.
And that's eating what I want to eat. No diet whatsoever. Just eating regular food. Hamburgers, hot, pizza.
So when you were off the diet, your highest percentage was 2%.
2 to 3%.
That's fucking crazy.
No, this is unbelievable.
That's genetics. It has a lot to do with all of it.
How did you get to know each other?
Oh, it's a good history.
Okay, so tell me.
So, the king has a big brand in 121 countries, right?
Or more.
Yeah, or more.
Almost 130.
And they were looking in Brazil a good guy to represent the brand and be the guy who speaks through the brand and show all these good supplements we have. And he called me.
He called you?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you called him?
Yep.
Yeah, I have a video in my feed, my reels, on my Instagram, and Ronnie Coleman calling me, FaceTime, and I was shaking. Oh my God, I don't know what is happening here. And he asked me, "Oh, Renan, I need your help. We need your support to introduce the brand in Brazil." And I was shocked, and I of course I became the most happy guy here in Brazil to represent this iconic athlete we have, and we bring the brand here. So we are online B2C, so we sell to the consumer. And we have a lot of good products.
Yep.
Our creatine, we have 4 times approved. And now we have 100% that is pure. So this is very, very
100%
important.
pure?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We have the Laudo.
So I don't know.
I don't know. The Laudo. We have the Laudo 4 times.
The report, maybe?
Yeah, maybe the report, yeah. And for us, it's a pleasure because now, today, we just launched the best pre-workout in the world. And Ronnie, he loves to use his pre-workout.
Yeah, Buddy Black.
And the name is Yeah Buddy Black. So we had the Yeah Buddy. We have the regular one.
Yeah.
We launched the Extreme, and for this time we
The black
we
one.
launched the
Yeah,
black.
Buddy.
It's
Yeah,
the-
buddy.
Now it's black.
So we have the
Which is your favorite?
All of them.
all of them.
Of course, they're yours.
Exactly.
Right?
There you go. What you
Yeah.
thought I was going to say.
So every time me and Ronnie come to talk to someone, to interview, to work out, whatever, we must do a toast with now the
I'm game.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
So
Okay. But
This is what we do before we work out.
How long before? I mean, between stopping competing and starting a brand?
See, it was probably about almost 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And how did that happen? Was it
Well, I
something
was just
you
doing
wanted
a lot
to do?
of investigating and trying to find, the right right fit, you know, pretty much. You know, I was trying to find the right person to go in business with, you know, find the right, you know, formulators and that kind of stuff, bring out the right products.
But it was something that you wanted to do.
Something I wanted to do, yeah. After, you know, I knew I couldn't do this while I was bodybuilding because it requires too much work. When I first started this company, I was on the road. I did a tour, basically. I was on the road for like 6 months straight. Sometimes there would be 3 appearances a day, you know, launching this product. I was in we got a bus, like, you know, with a stove and a kitchen. And we went on tour, and we went to a lot of cities, you know, just launching it, putting it out there, letting everybody know we were starting this company. And,
How did you had?
It's a lot of work.
In the beginning, you had what? You had the creatine and the whey?
We started with 2 products.
2 products.
A sleep product and pre-workout.
Pre-workout.
Basically. Yeah. You know, 2 of the things that you need to be successful in the sport of bodybuilding. A lot of energy and a lot of sleep.
Yeah. It's great. So,
And a lot of food.
look,
And a lot of work.
yeah.
read here. What is the flavor?
It's Mr. White's lemonade.
Why?
Because
ask
it's
you why.
100% pure.
Yeah, this is why we
And it's also blue.
yeah. Can we pass to the audience? We made a video about this flavor. So we have the Heisenberg from Breaking Bad launching our product with us, and it was crazy because everybody saw that and whoa, oh my God, Heisenberg did the formula, and here we are using.
Let's have it.
Let's go.
Okay,
Cheers.
so-
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, black. Nice. How about the flavor? Different.
Yeah,
Not bad,
buddy.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all, for sure.
For sure. Igor. We had to bring Igor.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. White Lemonade.
Yep. Yeah,
So
buddy.
this is all coming to Brazil now,
Yeah.
and you're around here to kind of show people that this brand is available here.
Yeah, exactly. We actually been here for almost 2 years now. You know, we're just coming back to let everybody know that we are, you know, launching different products.
Yeah,
And
now
we're going to continue to launch more
We
and more
just
products.
have the Yabar.
Yeah.
This is great because in one box we have 4 flavors. So you buy the box and you try all the flavors we have. And
Do you mind?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Now we have the Yabar Black, but today we just launched the mix of felicidade. The happiness mix.
Mix
Yeah.
da felicidade.
Yeah.
Sabor
Yeah.
Pink lemonade.
For the women.
For the women,
For the
it's the women are crazy about that. So we have always improving and bringing the passion. Ronnie loves to talk about the passion.
Yep.
And here in Brazil,
Bring the
with
same
this
passion
brand,
to
we
these
have
products that I had for working out. You know, and getting ready for the shows. Try to be the best products on the market because, you know,
Well,
I got to take these products. So, of course,
if you're using
if
them.
I'm using it,
Yeah.
got to be good.
Oh, we
Everything
have,
associated with my name
I guess, yeah.
got to be the best because that's what I'm all about.
a good history.
Bringing the best.
When
out.
we launched the peanut butter, I don't know if you know, in USA, they loved the peanut butter, right? They have
Yeah.
and it's normal at the families. They since child eating with bread at the breakfast. And when we launched this new flavor, we have 3 flavors: cookies and cream, leite em pó, and coconut. And we are in Medellin, in Colombia.
Yep.
And I was with Ronnie.
I've heard this story. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us. Come on.
Yeah. No, but first the peanut butter history. He tried. Oh, no, nice, it's good, but it's not taste it's not tasting like a peanut butter. And oh yes, because it's different. We have a flavor. Because in USA it's the regular. It's peanut butter flavor. And in Brazil we add this flavor. Leite em pó, coconut, cooks and cream.
We Brazilian, we make
Gourmet.
things our own way.
But
We have sushi pizza, you know? Yeah.
And Ronnie was like looking for me, and no, but it's good. But it's not peanut butter. But do you like Ronnie? Yeah, it's good. It's very good flavor.
Not peanut butter, but good.
But good,
Yeah, so it's different because the Brazilian people are always improving, and this is different. We have a good flavor, good. Right?
Yeah, real good.
Expected.
Yeah.
It's off the chain, as I like to say.
Yeah.
So
It's
we
not
are
good, it's better.
we are strong. Every time bringing new products with a high quality,
Yep.
a good price.
Yep.
And we are going through all the Brazil to do and trying the new products to all the people here.
Is it possible to? I mean, is it only possible to buy online, or do you find these in physical stores too?
Only online.
Okay.
Yeah, B2C online. Only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is great because you go, we will have a QR code here. You go, look for the product you want and receive it in your home. So it's easier and safe.
Yeah, and
exactly.
you know, yeah. So the king's making a lot of money.
Trying to.
Yeah, it actually helps you buy your fancy cars. I know you like cars.
Oh yeah,
Escalade.
I love cars.
They have to be large, right?
Oh yeah, because I got a large family.
Run, tell Igor about your Escalade. You
Yeah,
I heard you have more than one.
well, I have one, and my wife has one.
Okay.
But mine is a different kind of Escalade. It has a high performance engine in it. It's 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
What? Is that even possible in a car
Oh,
that
yeah.
size?
With 700 horsepower, anything is possible.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. So, but that's, you don't, what do you use that car for? You're,
Well, I
that's
got
pretty strong car.
I got a clan of kids.
Okay, you do. Yeah.
And I take them to school and pick them up from school, take them to all these events, you know.
As fast as possible, it seems.
Don't want to be late.
you want to run to Metroflex. Chest day, leg day, hurry up.
Yeah, those are the only car that I have though. Just the Escalade. My wife has the Escalade.
But are you into cars?
Oh yeah, I'm a big car enthusiast. I love cars, especially the fast ones.
Yeah, I'm starting to, the same way I'm getting into the bodybuilding world as a fan, of course, as you can see.
Yeah.
I'm also getting into the world of cars as a fan.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
But this is still the beginning for me, but I am starting to enjoy it. And that kind of it feels like a problem, you know? Because it's an expensive
Hobby.
toy, right?
Yeah. Very, very expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, now back to your story. It feels like you were trying to be larger, more like a freak, more like a freak than anybody else. You wanted to be the largest. I mean, where's that statue? Those glutes, they are legendary, right?
We have a gift for Igor.
Yeah.
Bring here.
It will come up soon. Was that what you're actually trying to do? Because I mean, bodybuilding is about lots of things, not only size. You're supposed to be symmetrical, and you were competing. And you were competing.
Yeah, there's a gift. Thanks. And he will sign.
I want your signing these glutes. Look at glutes.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll amazing. I'll love using it.
I can sign that too for you.
Brazilian Tour, Ron Coleman.
Yeah, the tour.
Was that what you were thinking? I have to be larger than anyone because I was saying you were competing with Flex Wheeler, known as the god of symmetry.
Exactly.
Right. Mm-hmm. But you were just larger, right? Was that your strategy to be?
That was my strategy, to be bigger, larger, and more conditioned.
Yeah.
That's the key. More conditioned. Yeah.
What do you
Anybody
mean by...
can be just big, you know, but to be big and then conditioning and have that symmetry to go with it.
Yeah. This balance is
that
difficult
takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and a lot of guys don't want to commit to that. Mm-hmm. It's very, what shall I say, painful. Mm-hmm. You know, it requires a lot of discipline. You know, a lot of guys want to go to parties and go to clubs. While they're going to parties and clubs, I'm sitting at home thinking about my next meal, thinking about my next workout, my next cardio session, while they're, you know, thinking about trying to hook up with the girls. The girls are the farthest thing from my mind. It's all business with me. You know, when you're trying to be the best, you know, you got to have a lot of discipline, a lot, on another level.
Yeah.
You know, because eating the same food, you know, day in and day out, every single day, same time every day, and you know, not so good food, you know, not the best tasting.
I see.
It can come boring real quick, and a lot of guys cheat. You know, there were no cheat days for me. It was all business. Because once I set my mind to something, I'm going to succeed every single time.
It seems so, yeah.
Not every now and then, every single time.
Yeah. So what we're saying is that not only genetics, right? So there is a lot of iron will.
Yeah, there's a lot of determination, a lot of sacrifice you have to make, you know. A lot of people don't want to make all those sacrifices.
I heard you saying that you don't regret anything.
There's not one thing that I regret. Not one thing. Because if I'd have had any kind of regrets, none of it would have happened. But it happened in the way it was supposed to happen. And I enjoyed every single minute. Every single minute.
I believe you. It's just amazing to hear, you know?
The only regret I had...
Straight out of your mouth.
The only regret I had was when I was doing that 800-pound squat. I don't know if you saw it, you know. It was light. It was real light. But I thought it was going to be heavy because I had deadlifted that once before. And it was pretty heavy. I mean, when I pulled that first one, I'm like, whoa, that's kind of heavy. Can I get another one? And it took everything in my body, in my willpower to pull another one. So when I got ready to squat it, I'm like, okay, it was real heavy, you know, even though I said lightweight.
Lightweight.
Yeah, I was trying to, you know, psych myself up the same way that I did, you know, with the deadlift. So I'm like, okay, I know it's going to be real heavy, you know, so I got to get ready. But it wasn't heavy. Yeah. It was really light. And I stopped at 2 because that's all I did when I deadlifted it. So in my mind, all I'm thinking is 2, you know, not you know, as many as possible. I'm thinking 2. That's all because I know I can do 2 because I've already done it on the deadlift. But as soon as I did those 2 and put it up, I'm like, oh man, I had about 4 more reps in me. But I ain't trying that again because I got the Olympia coming. I don't want to get hurt. So I'm like, I want to do something else. So I went and put like a ton of weight on the leg press and got 9 reps. And I'm like, but it still didn't make up for that those 4 reps that I had left in me on the squat. Now that's the only regret I had. I didn't get them 4 reps that I had in me. I could have did more reps. Wow. I could have did 6 reps when I only got 2 because I thought it was going to be heavy. But it was really lightweight, baby.
Lightweight, baby.
Okay,
for real.
But then you got a lot of injuries, right?
Oh, those injuries came before bodybuilding. I got injured playing football. A lot of people don't know about those injuries. I injured every body part playing football. Back, knee, neck. I had so many injuries before I even got to bodybuilding. And it just caught up with me, that's all. It wasn't bodybuilding that, did all those injuries. It was football, basically, because that's what I was doing before I got into bodybuilding.
But the story I have, I watched on the documentary, you were doing some exercise and then you heard a loud
pop. Yeah. That was just one. Yeah, just one injury at one time.
Yeah, but what is interesting?
I went and won 8 Olympias after that. So that wasn't the thing that did it in for me. Because if it was, I wouldn't have won 8 Olympias. I wouldn't have been able to squat 800, for reps and deadlift 800 for reps. That injury would have did it. It wasn't that. Because after I did that, I went on and I went and did squatted 800 for reps. I deadlifted 800 for reps. Actually, the squat is what healed me. Working out healed me from that injury because they said I could, have surgery after I did that, that pop, that loud pop. Or they said you can rehabilitate yourself by going to the gym. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that. So I rehabilitated myself by going to the gym and getting it better.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that injury. It had to been that injury. I wouldn't have won 8 Olympias. But I wouldn't have been able to squat 800 and deadlift 800 for reps.
What really what stands out for me in that case is that it must have hurt quite a bit, but you said that wait, this is a different pain. This is taking too long to stop.
Oh yeah, when I first did it, I'm like I was on my way to work, and
that tells me that you're used to pain.
I'm used to being in pain after all my workouts when I'm doing legs and stuff. It's part of being a bodybuilder. It's come with the territory.
The high level bodybuilders, they need to live with pain.
Yeah. You can't. It's just like being a football player. They live with pain. Basketball, they live with pain. Everybody that's
every high performance athlete.
But to the point of having, you told me that was not that serious injury. But by having an injury and then realize, wait, this should have stopped hurting.
Oh yeah,
a while ago. That's a little,
because it hurt it all. After every workout, I was in pain. But it always just goes away.
So, what was the reason for your first back surgery?
It was a herniated disc. That just came out of nowhere. Basically, just caught up. One of those injuries, it catches up with you after a long time of doing. Certain kind of workouts.
Did you after? A lot has changed in techniques when it comes to techniques when working out to become, for example, a Mr. Olympia, right?
Oh yeah.
So when you were in your time, in your prime, it was. There was a lot less information. There weren't
technology.
If you wanted to know something, you would have to read magazines or talk to people, right? It was not all over the internet.
I tell everybody every day, bodybuilding is all about knowledge. The more you have, the better off you're going to be. And I learned my knowledge through different people. The guy that got me in this sport taught me a lot. When I learned as much as I could from him, I went to somebody else and learned a lot from them. And I learned as much as I can from them. I went to another person.
And you've been doing this since school, right?
day one.
Yeah. And did you learn about what you needed to do to become a bodybuilder? I mean, from steroids?
From everybody.
Yeah.
Remember, like I said, I learned a lot from Flex. He taught me a lot about steroids and all the other things you have to take, to become a bodybuilder. Because I didn't know none of this stuff. I didn't want to be a bodybuilder. I only did it because the guy gave me a free membership to the gym. I mean, he tried for like 4 or 5 days. Every day I would come in the gym like, man, you need to do this bodybuilding. No thanks. I got a job at the police department. I don't want to do bodybuilding. Next day, come on, man, you need to do this. You can do this. No, dude, I told you yesterday I don't want to do this. I got a job at the police department. I don't want to take drugs and, diet and all that kind of stuff. Third day, same thing. No, dude, I told you 2 days ago I didn't want to do this. And the fourth day, he finally said, tell you what, I give you a free membership to the gym. And I'm like, free membership to the gym? Oh, you got me there.
Where do I sign?
Yeah. You should have led with that, You wouldn't have had to go through all of this.
But when you went through your first cycle, steroid cycle,
I had been in bodybuilding for, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years already.
So, and then you've had...
I hadn't even qualified for the Olympia.
Whoa.
I competed in 1, 2, 3 Olympias, no steroids. Natural, yeah. And placed not too bad in them.
Well, I guess not.
But when I don't know if you know his body on his first show.
No.
Natural.
No, haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Nobody believes.
Nobody never believed it. Yeah.
If you see that, you would say no.
Yeah,
but Ronnie, when you went through your first cycle, you saw the effects on your body.
I won right away. Changed everything right away.
Right away.
Right away.
And then
like,
you saw, okay.
That's how they beat me. That's why I'm losing all these shows.
Yeah. So
they got the advantage on me.
Yeah. Wait and you see.
Yeah, so I need to do what they be doing.
Okay. And what part of this was your favorite part? What was your favorite part of your body?
Nice.
I'm sorry to say that my favorite body is your butt.
Oh, no. That's probably my least favorite part. My favorite is my arms. I've always wanted to have real big arms.
Real big, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this because I know how difficult it is to achieve this. I mean, this is not for everyone.
That's a lot of dieting. That's a lot of, sacrificing. A lot of sacrifice. I was out in the snow one day doing walking lunges all by myself up and down the parking lot.
Yeah.
It was snowing,
you saw that,
and I'm outside.
Yeah.
It's
up
walking and down the parking lot doing lunges.
I mean, you could see his veins through his shorts.
Yeah. It's real hot outside, and I'm walking up and down the parking lot doing lunges.
And if you see the back is incredible. The details.
I know. Yeah.
The size
and this is a very good study, right? It's
very
really resembles the real figure, right?
Realistic.
Yeah. It's pretty accurate. Yeah, or what I really look like.
And what was your favorite shape?
My favorite shape was the first one I won.
First one,
yeah.
I mean, there was you got a lot bigger after that, but that's your favorite.
Bigger, yeah. But that was my favorite one, yeah.
Everything about you, your favorite part of your life is probably
together right there on that one. Everything came together, and that was my favorite one. I still look at that and like, wow, that's pretty amazing. I have to say so myself.
Yeah, that's the beginning of your legacy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So for the second one, how did you prepare yourself? Were you
same way.
Were you feeling any kind of pressure defending your title?
No, I was having too much fun. Is
that the secret, Ronnie?
That's the secret. Enjoying yourself. Enjoying what you're doing. Once you have passion with something, you never really work a day in your life. It's all about enjoying it.
It's because
having fun with it.
I see lots of athletes they have this plan, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I actually admire it. They have a plan, you know, so they know exactly what they should be doing, what position they should have in Olympia for the next 5-6 years. I'm talking about a guy named Rafael Brandão. He's an athlete, a bodybuilder, and he has a plan, you know. He knows what he needs to do, and he's very disciplined. And you know, very careful,
step by step
to get there.
And that's me.
I'm not saying he doesn't love it. He obviously does. The point is, you were doing it in a much more relaxed way, it seems.
Oh yeah, much more relaxed way.
It almost feels like you went there year after year to get what was yours, you know. So it's weird because
it's weird,
you know.
Exactly.
Nice.
Pretty much.
I like it.
That's the way I looked at it.
And this is the difference between doing a diet and living on diet. Ronnie, he lived all his life dieting.
Yep.
It's
enjoy dieting.
Yeah, enjoy dieting.
Ronnie, what got you in the chair?
I think, back in 2015, I had just got off the plane, and the first day we had just arrived in Russia. I just got off the plane. The first day, you know, I was in moderate pain, you know, just walking around, going places we were going. The second day, the pain picked up a little bit more, and I'm like, man, what's going on with my body? Well, the third day, the pain got so intense that I could barely walk. And I'm like, I need some crutches. So I had my good friend, business partner, Brendan, with me, and he found me some crutches. So, you know, I was on crutches for a while, and, well, you know, while we were on this tour in 2015, and then I kind of got tired of walking everywhere on these crutches. So he's like, okay, we'll get you a wheelchair. So next thing you know, I got me a wheelchair. I'm just walking around everywhere, and I'm going around everywhere I need to go in the wheelchair. Well, come to find out, you know, we stayed on that tour for about a week, you know, and the whole time I'm like in all this pain. And I'm like I say, I started out, you know, crutches, then I went to crutches to a wheelchair. So got back home, and first thing I do is go to the doctor, and he's like, "Oh man, your back has gotten to the point where you got a herniated disc so bad that we need to go in and put some screws in, you know, and fix everything for you." So I'm like, okay. Well, that's what they did. The surgery lasted about 13 hours because they had to go in, put all these screws in. It was like 15 different screws with, you know, bolts hanging on all around them. And they fixed my disc up pretty good, you know, that was herniated. And they kind of did what they call a fusion also, you know, at the time. And I remember like it was yesterday, I go to do some therapy, and they wheeled me in there to the therapy place, and I get out of the chair, and I can't walk for nothing. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought, you know, I'll go do this surgery, and I'll be able to walk. No, it got worse. I couldn't even take a step. I was in, you know, so much pain every time I stepped, and they was like, well, we're going to have to put you in therapy for a long time. So they sent me to a therapy hospital, and I was in there for a whole month trying to, you know, learn how to retrain myself to walk again. And, you know, I got to the point where I could walk a little bit better, you know, and without a whole lot of pain. And, but it never got back to the point where I could just walk with no pain. And then next thing you know, another disc herniated, and they had to do another fusion. Well, they did that, and this time they put these screws in, and they broke. I'm like, man, No, the screws broke. The screws broke.
Okay.
They're like, we're going to do another surgery. So they did it again. And
I'm counting three.
All the while this is 31, all the while they're doing these surgeries, I'm still not walking. And the screws broke again, so I had to do another surgery. They broke again, had to do another surgery. And I'm like, this ain't getting no better. You know, all these screws breaking, I ain't gonna never get a chance to, you know, get back to walking, you know, because every time I go to therapy, a screw break or something, I got to go do another surgery. Well, that went on for a long time. And next thing I know, the disc started herniating in my neck.
Holy shit.
So I had to do another surgery. And, you know, I'm still in therapy trying to walk. Mm-hmm. But every time I get, you know, good in the therapy, something would happen. You know, I had to do another surgery. And then my hip started going out. So I had to do another surgery. Left hip, right hip, another surgery. And like, got to the point where I'm just doing all of these surgeries. I'm never going to get to the point where I can spend time in therapy just getting back to walking. And it kept going on and on until I'm still in therapy trying to walk.
How does that work in your mind? I mean,
in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'll get there. You know, just keep going. Mm-hmm. And you know, I'm still at that same place where I'm keep going. You know, I've tried stem cells, and you know that helped out a lot, and then trying other things, and that helped. But I'm still in therapy trying to walk.
Okay.
You know, but it's always something seems like interrupting it. You know, like I was going pretty good, and all of a sudden sepsis came happen, and then the heart thing happened. Mm-hmm. So now, you know, I got so weak that I can't even go to therapy now because I'm too weak to do therapy. Mm-hmm. So now I got to get back to the point where I'm strong enough to go back to therapy to, you know, build my back up strong enough to be able to walk, get my balance back.
When it comes to pain, you told me before we started that you're better.
Yeah, I'm better as far as pain goes, yeah. The pain is not the issue. I just need to get strong enough where I could, you know, walk without having to balance myself with crutches or wheelchair. And hopefully that's where I'll get to.
Yeah. I mean, carrying your weight, you should have strong legs.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you? I suppose when you go back to the gym, leg training is something you will do.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know you like those.
That's my favorite body part to train.
I know you love those. Yeah. Was it? I mean, it's because, man. I'm sorry if I'm touching a sensitive.
Oh no, not at all.
It's just I was thinking.
Nothing sensitive about it.
I mean, you are out of the blue. You are kinda confined to a wheelchair, right? And it must have some impact on your mind, right? And it seems to me like you take a very positive way of looking at this.
Yeah, because you know, eventually I think I'll be able to get to the point where I'm strong enough to walk again.
I hope so, and I hope it doesn't take a long time.
I just got to get to the point where I can dedicate a lot of time to therapy. That's my issue right there. Dedicating a lot of time to therapy. And plus, you got to remember, I'm still traveling all over the world, doing this, you know.
Yep. But at least you're in Brazil. I know you love Brazil.
Yeah, exactly. Having the time of my life. My favorite place to visit. By far.
But we were talking about training when it comes to therapy, when it comes to walking and stuff.
Yeah.
But how about therapy? You know, with a shrink. Do you go there? Have you ever had any kind of, go to the shrink?
No. I believe you your own shrink, and you have the mentality that I have.
Yeah.
I've been able to overcome just about every obstacle I've faced in life.
Yeah.
There's always a positive outcome, and it's always been there. So as long as I know in my mind that it's going to be there, and I know it's going to be there, eventually I get to the point where I'm able to overcome this one too.
How about your kids? You're a father of many.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
8 times Mr. Olympia and
8 kids.
Yeah, buddy.
8 daughters.
and 8 daughters. Do you know that?
Yeah, he was telling me. Yeah,
This is crazy.
8 daughters. I have 2, and So in my house there are 3 women, and that's a lot.
Yeah.
In your house,
Yeah, right. 8 women.
Imagine that.
yeah. But they are. My life changed when I became a father. The same for Renan. We've talked before about
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
You have 2, right?
Now, Samuel just born.
Really?
Yeah. 8 days.
8 days.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. I had Victoria. Now Samuel.
So 8 days. I know
8
you
days
had
of
2.
life. He's very strong and healthy.
Just a kid,
Thanks
right?
God.
2. Just a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
2 ain't nothing.
No.
Ain't nothing but a peanut.
Yeah.
What was more difficult, becoming a Mr. Olympia or dealing with a 15-year-old daughter?
Oh, wait. Dealing with daughter is definitely 10 times harder than me, Olympia.
Okay, so my time is coming.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get ready. It's going to happen.
Okay. But thanks for coming here, Ronnie. It was amazing having this conversation with you.
I enjoyed
You
it.
were a lot more, you really are the king, So,
yeah, buddy.
it was amazing. It was amazing having this
Oh, yeah.
conversation with you. Hannah,
It was
thanks
all
a
good.
lot.
Thank you very much for
It was
taking us.
thank you for helping me having Ronnie Coleman here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we
It's all
have
good.
the gift for Flow followers.
For our audience,
Yeah.
what's up?
We have a Flow coupon. So when you want to get the best supplements, go there. We have a QR code and apply the Flow discount. You have the best discount ever. And we are on Black Friday. So all the prices are incredible.
Black Friday, yeah, buddy, black.
Yeah, buddy, black. So
Go right along
enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Okay, thanks a lot. It was amazing having you guys here. Can we end
We
this
enjoyed it.
with a mild double biceps?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Let's go.
I don't have the biceps. I used to have, but I got a little bit.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank
Gente, muito obrigado por assistir. Espero que vocês tenham curtido essa conversa aí, tá? Aqui na descrição tem o link pra você comprar o teu suplemento do Ronnie Coleman, tá bom? Com desconto, usando o cupom FLOW, tá? E, cara, não esquece de seguir os caras. A gente vai deixar tudo aqui no comentário fixado pra vocês encontrarem facinho, com um clique só. E não esquece de dar o like, compartilhar esse vídeo lá no grupo da academia. Manda lá nos moleques da academia lá que eles pra se inspirar pelo rei Ronnie Coleman, tá bom? Obrigado, Renan, valeu. Thanks, Ronnie. E a gente se vê depois, tá bom? Beijinho, tchau.